Hi everybody.
Tell them where we're at.
Today we're at the Winnemucca Cemetery. I just got finished with my cross-country meet, my second year.
And she did really good too.
I was the last one for Ross Valley, but I beat a couple ones out of the Winnemucca Grammar School.
Yay! And so now, what are we going to do now?
We are going to walk through the Winnemucca Cemetery.
Okay, and we're looking at old dates, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You may remember we did a video on the old Pioneer Cemetery that we found, but all the graves had been moved to the new cemetery here in Winnemucca. And there were just a few graves that were left in that old one. So we're here today, and we're going to try to see some of the dates on some of the old ones. And kind of a little piece of history, huh, Savannah?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a history of our town. So come along with us. And here we go. I have a view. My throat's a little scratchy. I think I'm getting a sore throat. So this is kind of like the cemetery. It's right downtown. You can see office buildings back there in the background. But it's really pretty. They keep it very, very nice. But as I explained, some of the old pioneer graves were moved into this new cemetery. And there were only just a few graves, weren't there, Savannah?
Yep.
Just a few graves that were left when we went to find the old pioneer cemetery. But look how nice this is. They really keep it up very, very nice. Okay. And this one was 1890 to 1943. And that's Rose Mellon, and this must be her husband over here.
I can't read it very good. So
I think his name is Michael. 1884 to 1950. It's kind of a pretty headstone. Clemente all day, 1898 to 1965. So it looks like, and this one over here, I'm going up between them, Savannah, so don't worry. She's trying to keep me from stepping on any graves. This one is 1888 to 1942. Okay, Miss Savannah, let's go this way.
What?
Yeah. What's the date on that one?
1863 to 1946.
Oh, what's the name on it?
Pedro Anaro, I think.
Oh, and 1843, did you say?
1863 to 1946.
Wow. These are some old headstones, huh? Walk down, you can walk down the side, sweetheart. This one is 1912 to 1997. Ross Rojo.
Whoa, this is going to be hard to read the dates.
Yeah, we need to go this way.
Alispria? Huh?
Espia.
Espia? It has like no date or anything.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, these are 1900s. Let's go back maybe toward this way. We can't stop at the mall because there's so many headstones. We'll just pick some big pretty ones. What do you think? Oh look, here's a marker for somebody, but there's no headstone or anything. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let's walk over here, Savannah. Oh, I'll bet this is a really, really old one.
Wow, yeah.
It's kind of pretty.
Read it.
See what it says. Can you see the dates on it?
Just barely.
Looks like 1907 to
1907 to 1920. Yeah, 1920.
1920.
Yeah.
That's kind of a unique headstone, isn't it? This is a nice headstone up here. Let's look at this one.
Really that big.
(1891 to 1914), and he was born in France. Not quite sure how to pronounce that name, do you?
I don't even want to try.
Oh, look, here's an old wooden one.
Yeah.
Look at this, it's just wood.
Oh, we're good. It's just wood.
That just marked somebody there. Does that mean they don't know who it is, I imagine? Just marked with wood. How sad. Somebody remembered them. There's flowers there, huh? That's too bad there's no name or anything on it. It's 1904. And there's a lot of these old wooden headstones. And there was writing on them etched into them, but they are so old that, you know, of course, wood doesn't last forever. That's too bad. Okay, we found some older ones. 1879. 1890, he was in World War I. He was a private in the Army. And so was this one. Paulino Costa. 1896. He was in U.S. Army, World War I. Wow. Okay.
What's that guy doing over there?
He's just maintenance. Got a maintenance guy over there. And let's see. This is Josephine Maestro 1. She died in 1900. She's born in... No, she was born in 1900 and died in 1986.
Wow. She was 86 years old.
Yeah. Imagine how much history you saw during that time. Cars being invented and all kinds of cool stuff, huh? There's another really old. I think most of these for this town is going to be in the 1800s and above. Because I don't think people came out west this far except for maybe people looking for gold and stuff. You know, I think the buckets that you see here, see the flowers on the end there?
Yeah.
See how the buckets have gravel in them and it holds the flowers down so they don't get blown over. Ooh, you're cold. It's starting to get a little chilly on us here. 1895, 1883. I want to see this pretty one up here. Bengoa. Don't you have a teacher named Bengoa?
Yeah.
The Bengoa family. See, it's got the cowboy on the headstone right there. They are a big ranching family here in the valley. They have quite a large cattle spread up here. Margarita Bengoan, she was a native of Spain. She was born in 1886. Francisco Bengoa, he was also a native of Spain, 1884. They're a big pioneer family here in town. As a matter of fact, a lot of their descendants are still here. There's a large population of Bengoas. And this is Luciano Cascarosa. That's quite a large family.
I don't know why they say like different things on the bottom of them, but they're all in one capture thing.
You know, I'm not really sure. This was probably, I'm guessing, a Sicilian family, being that the way the names are spelled. And look at the ornate stairs and things. The way they have it all set up like a little enclosure. It's kind of pretty. That's very pretty. Okay, keep going, miss. There's a couple of, let's go up here and see these. Oh, these are little white headstones. This might be a family plot too. No? 1800s. Obviously this is probably a family plot. These might be part of the ones that were brought over from the old pioneer cemetery. These are newer ones. I'll bet these are some of the ones that were brought over too, because they just have little stones. It's upside down, but it's 1877, 1863, 1866, 1869. Do you want to go see the angels? Oh, you got a headache? Okay. We won't be very much longer. Let's just go over and look at that one. I bet a lot of this section in here was brought over from that old pioneer cemetery, because they're all 1800s. This area wasn't settled. It was all desert and Native American territory. In the 1800s, they didn't really settle out here until then, because it's still a harsh environment to live in for the most part, but the only people that came out here were people during the gold rush that were looking to make their fortune in gold, or just looking for adventure. So it'd be really rare to find something before the 1800s. I want to see this. This is really pretty. 1881, 1917, and 1888. Huh. Those are kind of pretty. Interesting. And it's all gated all the way around. I like this gate. It's a really old looking gate. Really nice. Somebody went to a lot of trouble for this one. Very nice. Okay. See if these guys, yep, 1877. Charles Edison Sweezy. Next one is Alice Golden, 1908 to 1948. Okay, I think we've seen about all we can see. What do you think? Well, look at this pretty one. Oh, it's upside down, and I'm not going to walk over on the grave to show it to you, but it says George Elmer, 1890 to 1961, and Lillian Schuster, 1897, and there's no death on it. Who knows, she might still be alive, I don't know. There's no death marker. And I think a lot of these ones in the ground are probably, the markers that are laying in the ground are from the old cemetery, don't you think? Okay, I think that's about all we're going to see for right now. We've just been kind of wandering around trying to find the old dates, and I think we found a lot of them, but probably not all. But we'll have to see if we can find some old pioneer cemeteries up in the mountains. What do you think, Savannah?
Yep.
That'd be good, huh? All right, well, thank you guys for hanging with us. And we're going to end it now.
Bye.
She's got a headache, probably from all that running. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging in. And like and subscribe. And our mailing address is in the description below. You'll have a great day, and I wish you all well. Bye-bye.